Sean McDermott also addressed yesterday a variety of topics. That's and he was the only one who did a press conference yesterday because he's got competition committee responsibilities, so he kind of had the place to himself. Josh Allen won MVP, if you haven't heard. It was a surprise because we all thought it was going to be Lamar Jackson because he was the first-team AP All-Pro. It wasn't. It was Josh Allen. Here's McDermott on his quarterback winning his first career MVP.
I mean, I think it, like you said, the word validated. It validates everything that he's been doing for years. It validates his leadership this year, the way he's played on the field this season, the way he's matured off the field, on the field, his decision-making and how that's improved. So all these areas that were perceived, call it gaps, Josh has answered those gaps and he's closed those gaps. And when you do that at the level that he did it at on a consistent basis, the result was the MVP. And so to me, as I said during the year, later in the year in particular, he deserved that, every bit of that award.
Hey, look, it was close between him and Lamar Jackson, and reasonable minds could fairly differ on which guy should have been the MVP. Sure. I just thought it was weird that one guy's the first-team All-Pro quarterback and the other guy's the MVP.
Right.
And when I first said that, people were like, oh, you don't like Josh Allen. I was like, no, my point is, if Allen's the MVP, he should be the first-team All-Pro quarterback.
Yeah, right.
You shouldn't have this weird, I think it's weird, compromising that's being done by the same 50 voters. It's the same people. It's not two different pools.
No,
it's the same people. It just makes no sense that you'd be the MVP and not the first-team All-Pro quarterback. But then that gets into the fuzzy definition of what is and what does MVP mean.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Where's the value? It's
I'm more like
it's a tough needle to thread.
It is a tough needle to thread. I am more like you. I will say, though, I can see the other side of it a little bit. I can see it. I can see the fact of people going, hey, Lamar Jackson played the position of quarterback perfectly this year and did a lot of great things and arguably is the best quarterback in football. There's no denying that. I also can see people saying that and going, but nobody was more valuable to their team than Josh Allen, and I don't think the Bills would be what they are without him. So that's where I think it was a little tough. And I think it actually goes back, and it's actually funny because I know we talked about it Super Bowl week, when it get back into like the 87 year where it happened, where Montana, he was running the West Coast offense to perfection and doing all that, but people were going, look at John Elway. He's carrying the team. He's running around. He's doing that and blah, blah, blah. So Montana might have been like by the book, perfect stats. Offense is just seamless. It never stops. You can't stop them, all that. But yet people looked at it and went, wait, Denver would have never got anywhere close to that without John Elway, or the Bills without Josh Allen. And I can see that. It's not my cup of tea. It's not what I think, but I certainly can see that side of the argument. I can.
First of all, in 1987, nobody noticed and nobody cared.
No, you're right.
It was pre-internet.
Well, what's even crazier is that was the year Jerry Rice had 22 touchdown receptions in 11 games, and he didn't win the...
Well, no receivers ever won it. Because anytime there was a receiver who has phenomenal historic stats, there's a quarterback who's been feeding him and others, and the quarterback ends up being the MVP. And that was the strike-shortened season. That was the replacement game season. That was all kind of weird stuff. And Jerry Rice still had 22 touchdown catches, even though, what was it? They played 12 or 13 games that counted?
I think 11, I thought. Yeah, I mean, it's an incredible stat. But this is an incredible player, as we know, Josh Allen. He is definitely one of the best quarterbacks of all time. I mean, that's what's so great about what we're watching right now. And and that's what's great about these arguments. Lamar, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, to me, are all-time greats. They are all-time greats. I know Allen and Lamar don't have like the Super Bowl win yet that we got to put on the resume, but you're obsessed with football. I'm obsessed with football. I'm the kid that would like put in the VHS at 7 and go, let me watch John Elway highlights. Let me watch Dan Marino highlights and do that. And I'm telling you, these guys are up there with any of the all-time greats. That's how damn good they are. And it's good that Josh Allen, I feel like this year, finally getting the recognition or some of the haters off of his back for, I don't know, blaming him for them not winning the Super Bowl as he carries them, deep into the playoffs every year. And I think that team up there is proud of him as well.
Does winning the MVP put more pressure or less pressure on him to win a Super Bowl?
Oh, it probably puts more. I mean, really, because it's one of those.
Got to do it in the postseason.
Exactly.
Hey, great job in the regular season, tough guy. Let's see you do it in the playoffs now. That's what people are going to say because they already dragged Lamar Jackson with that.
Exactly. That's what's going to be. I mean, it's been a conversation, and it's going to continue to be a conversation between Allen and Lamar. That's what's unfortunate. And, hey, Joe Burrow's going to be back in that conversation too. Oh, yeah, you got to the Super Bowl, but you didn't win. You didn't win, right? So that's what makes the AFC so amazing is these little battles with the personal battles at the quarterback position. And, yeah, one guy's getting all the spoils in Mahomes right now, and now Hurts is involved. We'll see if Lamar or Josh Allen can ever get a piece of the pie.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.